Brady, you found yourself back in the midfield. Can you tell us how that came about?
Yeah, I've been speaking to Minnie, about it for a few weeks, and when he came to the club, I sort of spoke to him about expanding my role a little bit. Like you said, I played my midfield through the waffle, and I played midfield, and I've been thrown down back for the last 4 years, but it's always been a part of my game that I've wanted to get back to and improve on. So it was good fun getting back in there, and hopefully I'll get a few more cracks in there.
What did you enjoy most about just getting up the ground?
Yeah, it's just good to be around the contest and being able to bring my strengths around there, and it's great to be able to play along Huey, Hutch, Harley, some really young midfielders, which is really exciting for the club. So I thought we did a pretty good job in there. On the weekend we weren't too far off in the clearances and around the stoppage work. So still plenty to improve on, but it was good signs.
60 games, no goals yet. Do you think this gets you a bit closer?
Yeah, I think so. I had a good look on the weekend. Just missed it, fell off a little bit, but yeah, the boys are getting stuck into me. It's getting pretty long now, 60 games. Yeah, it's a little bit embarrassing, but hopefully get there soon.
What's Minnie's feedback been about you in the midfield, and can we expect this to be a long-term thing?
I hope so, yeah. The feedback was pretty positive from the game, and I've still got plenty to improve on, but that was my first look at AFL midfield time, and it's tough going in there, but yeah, there was some good signs, I think, and hopefully can see it out for however long they want me there. But it's good to be able to have that versatility now.
Was this something you pitched to Simo previously, or was it just when Minnie came in that you thought it could be something you had to vote?
I think I've improved on my game a lot since coming through my third and fourth year. I've sort of filled out a bit, and I think I'm able to play a midfield role now. Whereas coming in, I was quite a light frame, and I probably fit in a lot better down back, and that's where Simo seen me playing my best footy. So I think there was a few words, but I think, I was really keen to get in there this year and years going forward. So I did pitch it to Minnie, and he was pretty keen to explore it as well.
What sort of heads up did you get on the weekend? Was it nice knowing you wouldn't have to spend all day on either Nick Watson or Jack Ginnivan?
He came to me pretty early in the week, so I was, ready for it and trained there throughout the week, which was great. And the boys, really helped me out, throughout the week, letting me learn around the stoppage and things like that. So their communication was really good and helped me out a lot. But it's always good to play on some small forwards as well. I always enjoy that challenge, so I was ready for whatever he wanted.
What sort of mid are you sort of aspiring to become, or what sort of mid does Minnie want you to become?
Look, it's pretty open at the moment. We've got some pretty damaging, midfielders in Harley and Huey. They like to push forward and, get offensive, kick some goals, and I think I can bring my strengths around. I've been a defensive player for 4 years in the AFL now, so hopefully I can, get back and help the backs as much as I can, and, bring my run and carry as much as I can as well.
What was it in that positive feedback they gave you? I think you laid 6 tackles. Is it that sort of two-way running that you sort of mentioned then? Yeah,
I think so. Just the patterning, out of stoppage and things like that, getting back to support backs and also pushing forward at the right time. So around the stoppage I wasn't too bad, but, a bit of craft to learn around there. So I'll keep working on that. But just overall it was a pretty well-rounded game, I think, and hopefully can improve on it.
Melbourne have some dangerous mids, but you've played on Cozzy Pickett before. Is it that a potential match-up we could see in the midfield, and potentially if you push forward as well?
Potentially. I'm not sure, what my role's going to be this week. I'm not sure if I'll be back or, in the mid again. So, like you said, they're a dangerous midfield with Petrarca, Clary, Cozzy coming through there. They're really electric, and we'll have to be on our game. But like I said, there were some really positive signs from the weekend, and we're really optimistic about what we can do in there. So we'll get to work throughout the week and hopefully can go head-to-head with them.
What's the hardest thing about playing on Cozzy Pickett?
He's fast. He's very fast, moves really quick laterally, and he's hard to get your hands on him. So, I'm sure I'll find myself on him at some stage throughout the game, and hopefully can nullify whatever he's got to offer.
How do you nullify the influence of Max Gawn as well? Obviously, he's had a superb season so far.
Yeah, it'll be tough. He's best ruckman in the comp probably, and but Flinny's been great for us. The last few weeks coming in, he's led the way in the midfield. His communication's great. His leadership's really good, and he's helped me out a lot. Throughout. Well, when I came in, he's been great for me. But I think we'll just have to yeah, it's going to be hard work, but just getting to work with our craft in the midfield, not letting them get easy looks. You know, we don't want them let them out the front of the stoppage. That puts us backs under pressure. So yeah, we'll try and nullify his influence as much as we can. Help Flinny out where we can around the ground.
You won the corresponding game last year at home. Does that fill you with confidence?
Maybe a little bit, but it's a different game now, different team. But like I said, like we're actually really optimistic. Like there was some really good. We just had our review, and there was some really good signs about what we can do. So we'll get to work throughout the week and work really hard on what we need to improve. And yeah, I think it's a gettable game. It's going to be good to get back to home, play Optus Saturday night. It's always great fun. Are
you able to divulge what those things are, the sort of key things for this week?
A little bit. I think fundamentally we were pretty off on the weekend, and that really let us down. Some silly mistakes and turnovers, and they were able to go the rest of the field and kick a goal where we should have been kicking a goal ourselves. So those swings in the game really hurt us, and that's something we'll really look to improve on, and just a bit of contest work and things like that we need to get better at.
Well, those basic skills look like this morning there are a few drills that you were sort of working on, like ground balls and kicking, and was that sort of part of that? Yeah,
I think so, yeah. We need to get to work at it. It's obviously not good enough at the moment, and it's letting us down big time in games and in big moments in games. So they're the fundamentals of the game. We need to be able to execute that, and yeah, we'll get to work at it.
A couple of weeks ago you were pretty emotional after a loss, and that obviously played out quite publicly. How did you handle that?
I didn't mind it getting out. It was a tough loss and got me at the wrong time, I think. But yeah, everyone that's seen it and that are close to me were pretty proud. And it didn't really bother me getting out to the media. But it was a tough loss, and the review after the game was pretty serious. And I think a few of the boys were already down in the dumps a little bit. And then it got to me a little bit. But I'm really optimistic now, and I love being a part of the group and really excited for the future here.
Part of the question that Cod asked you that day was about growing up a West Coast supporter and having that emotional attachment to the club as well. Do you still feel that at the moment?
A little bit. I just feel a part of it now, like it's different. I grew up supporting the club, and all the family supports the club, and it's always been a big part of my life. But it's just great to be here now, and I'm hopefully someone that can help bring us out of this drought.
Did you feel the support from your teammates and the coaches and how they responded to it as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, feel really supported by all the players and all the coaches, and that's all the support I really need. Yeah.
This weekend's Australian's 100th game. Obviously the first time he's played in front of a home crowd as well since some of the news that's come out this year. Do you put your arms around him as well coming into this round? Yeah, absolutely. We've supported him through everything. He's a massive part of our club. He's obviously co-captain, and he's massive for what we do as a club, and his leadership hasn't stopped at all. Like he's fully committed to what we're trying to go after as a team, and it'll be great for him to get out in front of the home crowd again. Hopefully everyone gets around him, and he's playing a massive part in what we're going after. Do you appreciate that he's been able to put, go back and play different roles that he's been asked of? Yeah,
you've seen him swing back on the weekend, which was a different look, but it just goes to show his versatility. I thought he did a pretty good job down there for his first real crack at it, and in a while at least. He gave us a different look down there, and he had some really good moments in the air and had some good aerial power. So I'm not sure if he'll stay down there. He's obviously a really damaging forward as well, so I'm not sure what this weekend will look like, but we'll really support him and get around him on the weekend.